Hello everyone, my name is WINNIE. I am currently taking a course of IM455 Information Management System. We choose University Archive of Cambridge for our virtual visit project. So here I like to present my part, which is the introduction. The University of Cambridge is well known as culturally rich because it has their own iconic college and university structure that can draw tourists from all around the world. They also contain several artifacts that offer an entertaining perspective through some of the research practices, both ancient and modern, of scholars and colleges at the university. The university also represents the academic excellence of its graduates, as well as the world-class qualitative study performed out by university and college workers. What is the most important part is that it has its own archive in their country for the sake of their historical artifact record to be kept in safe and can be accessed for future reference, which is supposedly located in the University Library of Cambridge. In addition, the purpose of the University Archive is to provide a complete and diverse image over a period of the governance and management of the university. The main role of the university are significantly developed and accomplishment. All of the records are stored in the Department of Archive and Modern Manuscript of the University Library. Now, we are moving on to the list of activity in University Archive of Cambridge, which is acquisition, and collection. Acquisition is a process that involves acquiring and collecting a record document through a donation or purchasing documentary material from origin which is retrieved from outside of the archival institution. The University Archive of Cambridge definitely accepts a transfer of record from our benches that are not legally mandated for administrative purpose, but powerfully represent open the various aspects of the scope instruction of the type of document appropriate for long-term storage. A collection means a type of or bunch of document and material and paper including audio and video that are being kept together in the archive building for future reference of their institution. For example, the type of collection are landscape, history from the air, Royal Commonwealth Society 150 and Royal Commonwealth Society. The University Archive of Cambridge also provides an exhibition through online, which is virtual exhibition, but only a few exhibitions were selected and available can be accessed by the public because of certain reasons, such as cultural in translation. Sir Thomas Hobby and Italy BBC Young Writers Award with First Story and Cambridge University and Out of the Shadows. The special collection can be found in the archive, for instance, a manuscript, an university archive, rare book, map, music, and a project such as Bible Society, Darwin Correspondence Project, Royal Commonwealth Society, and Taylor's Scatter Geneza Research Unit. Lastly, there are also collections based on other country names that are kept by the archive, such as Chinese, French, Germanic, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Latin American, a Liberian, Modern, Greek collection, and Papyrus collection. So that's it from me. Thank you for listening.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul IZATUL FARISYAH binti NIZAN, and I would like to explain about the accessioning. So what is accessioning? Accessioning is the act of taking physical and legal custody of a group of record and documenting the receipt. All the file a document was controlled by the central unit regarding of a collection and was often by the first places to start the research when processing. So in this accessioning process, they have division acquired material through the legal deposit, purchase the provided book, but also vast amount of electronic material. Okay, next I will explain about the British National Bibliography. So for the British National Bibliography, it was created by the Legal Deposit Library for the British National Bibliography. So, in this bibliography, there was mention about the responsibilities of staff to manage the global authority, control data quality, also the process of import and export the data. Okay, next is about the arrangement and descriptions of the document archive. Okay. What is archive? What is arrangement? Okay, arrangements involve the process of analyzing to the record to us as a user see what, when, why, and where the documents were activities was created and what is actually the functions of arrangement. Okay. In this Cambridge library, they are already broadly divided into 4 classes, which is 2 letters classes, additional class, name collection, and dot class. Okay, for 2 letter class, it was made up for medieval and early modern manuscript that was originally, and for additional classes, all the item was containing item from medieval time onwards. And for the name collection, basically they used a larger collection that related to the individual, family, and institutions. Okay, for the last one is dot class. It's originally for document such as the title deeds, accounting papers, manual court records, and more. Okay, next. This is a music collection and catalog. And okay, this is the last one, which is about the arrangement that we had found in the Cambridge Library archive. Okay, the arrangements of cards under each composer, which is the music cards that I mentioned before, is classified and the guide card from most composer that was name give by a list of number. Okay, for the top of each card. This is located at the Ray Book Reading Room behind the glass screen, and it was include the monograph, pamphlet, journal articles, official publication, direction, and yearbook, also many more. Okay, the appraisals is a process that used to assess the record and to determine how record was kept permanently, and it involved examining on how the something fits into an archival collection. Appraisal records. Appraisal record, as I mentioned before, this is focused on identify the for ongoing administrative, legal, or fiscal purpose. Okay, this is 3 that we are focused more, which is the first one to assist the efficient and effective administration, enable decision making and policy development based on the current information, allow organization to be accountable in terms of management of resources, as well as legal and financial scrutiny. Okay, next is about the disposal. So, disposal is the one of important things or aspect of establishing and maintaining records of corporate information and record sources. They have 3 principles before doing disposing schedules that need to be followed, which is the first one is record are kept for as long as they are needed. All legitimate consideration have been considered and balanced. And the third one is record are kept for destroyed as appropriate. Actually, all these principles are same with the National Archive Act. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURAINA UMAIRAH binti ZAHID. Next, we move to preservation and storage. Preservation or non-escalation care is the use of passive or non-interventionist method for the protection of material within the collection in which no physical or chemical treatment is used. Preventative measure includes environmental monitoring, integrated pest management, disaster management, providing bespoke housing for vulnerable objects, carry out targeted repair of certain collection, and make archival boxes for safer storage of the most vulnerable books. Next, I will present about digital preservation. Digital preservation concerns with the preservation and protection of the digital assets produced and collected at Cambridge University Library. Digital preservation is important to ensure digital material collected are over time reliable, authentic, and accessible sources of information and research. And it is also to ensure that digital material have not degraded nor become damaged or corrupted. For the digital material received that have degraded, there are several ways can be employed to repair the damaged material. The first one is digital forensic technique. Second is ultimate retrospective repair for the older digital material. Third is technical infrastructure and tool development. And the last one is developing policy framework and staff development. The last point I will present is about storage. Environmental conditions in the storage area adhere as far as possible. Following to the standard include about shelving, organization and labeling, new packaging and enclosure for special collection, regularly checks for infestation by harmful insects and rodents, and isolation space that available for new material to undergo a physical assessment. And the last one is an environmental monitor system for special collection area. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Wafiqah binti WAHID, and I will present about access and reference service and outreach activities. This policy set out how Cambridge University Library (CUL) provide access to its archival collection for research, teaching and learning, public engagement and outreach. It refers to both analog and existing digital collection. The library does not yet provide access to born digital archival material, which the policy in this area is under development and will be fully considered in further revision of the policy. There are two methods that users can use to access the archival material at this university, which are physical and online access method. For the physical method, user can access the archival material at reading room access. Registered user may consult archive in person in the manuscript reading room under staff supervision. This room is open from 9 a.m. until 6:50 p.m. on Monday to Friday and from 9 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. Access to archival collection is available for free to all readers holding a CUL Reader's Card. For those who from non-UK universities and the public that want to register need to obtain the Reader's Card, require university or personal photography ID, and current proof of home address. Then they will be charged administrative fees according to the selected monthly period package. In addition, staff are always available in the reading room to answer inquiries and to provide guide on handling material. All readers are required to abide by the rule of the reading room when consulting material. Trained staff will assist reader to handle collection appropriately. Next, user can access online catalog in the archive search database to obtain archive collection. Cambridge University Library are providing a blend of online and controlled in-person service designed to give user the access they need to resource and support while keeping user and library staff safe. Archive Search holds the main catalog and also has catalog for University Archive and the Royal Greenwich Observatory Archive, as well as include many thousands of records for archive held by Cambridge University Libraries, University Faculty and Museum and the majority of the college of the university. It provides access to finding aids and link to digital record for the majority of archive collected in the city of Cambridge. Archive search is not searchable through other university library catalog, and thus material on archive search will not appear on iDiscover. Also, not all manuscript holding can be located on archive search. The majority of their medieval manuscript like catalogue in the 5 volume of the catalogue of the manuscript preserved in the library of the University of Cambridge. Other material as catalogue on external websites such as the National Archive, Catalogue Discovery and Archive Hub, while other are only available on paper catalogue and the card catalogue found in the manuscript reading rooms. Thank you. Next, outreach activities. Archival outreach programs serve a key role in the preservation and promotion of public history. In the Archive of Cambridge University, there are 4 activities that are often carried out, which is exhibition, school visit, educational resource, and seminar and talks. Exhibitions are usually displayed in the library exhibition area, which is accessed via the working library in Capel Court. The exhibition area is open to visitors Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Associational exhibitions are also displayed in the Old Library and in the School of Pythagoras Archive Center. Due to COVID-19, the library exhibition area is currently closed and their entire exhibition program has moved online. As well as exhibitions taking place in the library and archive center throughout the year, a range of online exhibition and illustrate blogs have been developed so users can explore the collection from afar. Next, the archive and library welcome education visit from school, college, academic and other organizations. They have worked with local schools to develop sessions delivered in the historical setting of their old library based on their wide range special collection. These sessions are very flexible and can be tailored to suit the needs of individual classes. For educational resource, the preparing resource based upon the library manuscript and early printed books. They aim to support teachers and students by supplementing and extending the national curriculum and are freely available to all. School visits to the library in conjunction with this resource or otherwise are encouraged. For example, curious people, the history of exploration discover how Europeans explored the rest of the world through illustration and first-hand account in books, map and paper from the library's special collection. This online resource can be accessed by people, place or topic, as well as by using an interactive timeline. Last but not least is seminar and talk. They also often host talk and display of material as part of the Cambridge Science Festival, Festival of Idea and Open Cambridge event. Users can refer to Cambridge Seminar in the History of Cartography to find out the latest information on seminar to be held by the university.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is NORFARAIN binti SAIDIN. I will talk about SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities and threats.
First of all, I will talk about SWOT analysis. S for strengths, W for weakness, O for opportunities, T for threat. It is about virtual visit University of Cambridge for our archives. For strength, it is the positive experience for those associated with the campus, active collaboration with other institutions and community college. It also positive image with the external community, and past strength. Also, most programs have been accredited. For weakness, it is about increase of weakness It is about increase of government and society reporting requirements. Concentrate on numerical result vs qualitative performance. Establishment of another university in Sector 2 country. The University of Cambridge and institution bureaucracy. For opportunities, it is increasing customer rates using Facebook via mobile device and applications. It is expansion in China, diversification in sales streams, open Facebook marketplace. And also Facebook standalone messaging software has now developed into its own smartphone platform and could also be used for peer-to-peer payment. It is to prospect university-based relationship. Expanded employee opportunities in Valley External Community and university relation area, students to industry. Interest in the growth of universities program. Interest in growing cultural events or interest in university facilities, for example, political center, bridge, and opportunity for development, new building trends in culture.
In the conclusion, the University of Cambridge is a well-known university around the world as they have a good reputation around the community. This university has produced many notable alumni such as Stephen Hawking, Isaac Newton, Freddie Highmore, and many others. It is not surprising when many people want to further their study in this university. The main role of the institution are significant development and accomplishment, and the institution has stored most current valuable in the university cabinet, and now the archive already hold over more than 3,500 meters of shelving in the university library. The activities in the University Archive of Cambridge are acquisition and collection, appraisal and disposal, accessioning, arrangement and description, preservation and storage, access and reference service, and lastly, outreach activities. Based on SWOT analysis about this University Archive of Cambridge, it can be concluded that an efficient approach is the University Archive of Cambridge does take advantage of their opportunities by retain and grow its historical role as a world-class university, and through its study, its alumni, the publication of scholarly, educational, and others content to enrich worldwide, national, and regional communities. By this, they can control risk by minimizing them or correcting or compensating for the weakness. University Archive of Cambridge has many strengths, and they are taking it seriously as the opportunity to improve their service across the university. Thank you.